A district attorney in Colorado is being compared to the criminals she prosecutes, and that comparison is coming from the Fremont County Sheriff. He told our Mark Salinger that DA Linda Stanley's legal trouble is impacting crime victims who aren't having their cases handled properly.
I've worked with 6, 7 district attorneys in my career. Some have been very good, some have been average, and one has been really bad.
Not holding back, Fremont County Sheriff Alan Cooper has sharp words for District Attorney Linda Stanley. She's now under investigation by the Colorado Supreme Court for withholding information from defense counsels, launching a secret investigation into a judge, and a long list of alleged violations. Do you trust Linda Stanley to do large investigations?
No.
You don't trust her with anything?
No.
Sheriff Cooper is a Republican, just like DA Stanley. Yet he wants to see her out of office, even if that means Democratic Governor Jared Polis would likely replace her with a Democrat.
Everybody makes mistakes, but in my mind there's 2 types of mistakes. There's a mistake in judgment, but then there's a mistake in character, and a mistake in character is part of who you are, and that I can't fix. And that's what I told the Republican Central Committee is I can't fix Linda.
Cooper says he's filed multiple complaints with the Attorney Regulation Council against lawyers in the DA's office led by Linda Stanley. He says his office has presented cases to the district attorney that were turned down for no reason.
I know what makes a good case, and I know what makes a prosecutable case. And I've seen those dismissed out of hand.
Even though they should have been prosecuted?
They should have been prosecuted.
He says the people who lose are the victims who don't see justice. Stanley was censured in 2019 by the state for abandoning a client in a case. Charges in cases she's tried recently have been dismissed or lessened, in part because of court violations by the DA's office. Cooper says he's seen enough of her character to know she shouldn't be in office.
I see a lot of Miss Stanley in people that I've arrested and put behind bars. You know, that same thought process that it's everybody's fault but mine.
A couple of days ago, we heard from former Judge Ramsey Lama, who accused Linda Stanley of launching a secret investigation into his family to get retribution for rulings that he made. She could end up losing her law license if the Supreme Court investigation continues, as the number of elected officials and people in power speaking out against her continues to grow. The one person, Kyle, that we've never heard from is Linda Stanley herself. Tried to reach out again today, never heard back.
You know, those are just brutal comments from Sheriff Cooper. But I mean, he's honestly concerned that the work that his deputies do, work that they risk their lives to do, might not then be handled properly on behalf of crime victims.
Exactly. He says that they don't have an effective district attorney at this point. He says they're doing their job as normal, as deputies, as sheriff's deputies, but once it gets to that next level, to the prosecution in court, that's where he worries it all falls apart. Again, he says that the victims in all this are the victims of crimes that then don't see their cases being prosecuted properly.
Mark Salinger, you've been on this like white on rice, but this is a big deal if you do not have a functioning criminal justice system, and a big part of Colorado. Mark, thank you.